Yo, what up? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live. All right, guys. Your boy just got in from the gym himself, trying to get back, in boxing shape. But the buzz all while I was at work. What I've been hearing about is not Joe Jackson, but John Jackson, the trainer of Sergey Kovalev. Guys, I'm not sure if you heard about it yet, but it is in now. They were saying John Jackson. Some people said John Jackson was already signed to train Andre Ward. Some people said he was offered and all other controversy things, that the price just wasn't right. But from what I heard, it was an interview, I think it was done by Fight Hype. He said that Andre Ward's camp, not sure, he didn't say a name, came to him, and it was supposed to be, we just gonna keep this with us. Nobody else needs to know about this. And they were supposed to work out negotiation, knowing John Jackson actually jumping sides to train with Andre Ward. Well, I'm gonna say this right here, guys. It's a really good thing for John's side that he did not jump ships, because if he would have jumped ships, if Andre Ward would have won, it definitely would have took a lot from it. People really not like John for it. If Andre Ward would have lost, they would have said because he came over there and he sabotaged the Andre Ward camp, giving him false information. So either way, guys, by John Jackson, it's a good thing the price wasn't right, because it sounded like, from what I heard, that they were actually negotiating. When you're negotiating, that is a sign of interest that you are looking to go to the Andre Ward camp if the price was right. But it looked like the price wasn't right, so he stayed with his boy Kovalev. And I can kind of understand a little of his frustration, from watching the new HBO. They got I don't know if it's a special or whatever, but I know I saw when I was at work a little bit. Basically, a lot of people blame John after Kovalev lost, talking about the wrong game plan and all those things. But the one thing, guys, the one thing that John actually said was, he said Kovalev brought in somebody else. When he was in the corner, he couldn't even get a word in because the other guy was speaking Russian. So when somebody's speaking a language that you don't know and you're the head trainer and he's talking to your fighter, you don't know what he's telling him. You don't know if he's telling him to throw a jab to the body. You don't know if he's telling him to throw 1-2s, to hug, to take his head off. You don't know what he's saying. So I could understand, by being the head trainer, guys, you want to be the one voice that Kovalev hears, especially during the fight, especially when your fighter started off so hot, and as the fight went on, it looked like he got a little bit more tired and he wasn't able to adjust. It really seemed like he had a really good game plan, but from the beginning, where the game plan was really hot, until you look to the later rounds, the game plan just wasn't as sharp. Now, guys, remember when the first fight went down, I thought, off of initial watch, that Kovalev got it by a slim margin. Maybe a round. It's a really close fight. But you got to remember, guys, I wasn't sitting there watching each fight, or not each fight, but each round and judging it. I wasn't looking like, oh, okay, he landed this. Oh, okay, all right. And then you got some rounds just so close, guys. You don't know how people's going to call those rounds. And in this second fight, I think it's going to be another close one. I think it's going to be another close one. I want to edge Andre Ward just a little bit again. I did predict him in the first fight to win, but I thought Kovalev just pulled it off to take the victory. But guys, like I said, you can call it however you want. I don't think nobody wrong. If you thought Kovalev won, okay. You thought Andre Ward won, okay. I kind of favor Andre Ward in the second fight by a little bit, but Kovalev does have that power. The one thing that's going to make me favor Ward a little bit more is because of how bad Kovalev wants to hurt him. Kovalev's talking about punishing him, hurting him, destroying him, knocking him out. And a lot of times when you have that mentality, You're swinging for the fences. You're leaving yourself open. You're committing, over committing with shots, and with somebody like Ward, they could open up opportunities, guys. But like I said, whatever you think about this fight, let me know. Do you favor Andre Ward? Do you favor Kovalev? It looks like I do know Kovalev brought in a new strength and conditioning coach. He says up to now, he feels better. He feels a lot more, I guess if he's training this, comparing this to his last training camp, because it really doesn't mean nothing until you get in the ring with that fighter, and that fighter that's going to stay in your chest and work your body. That's where the conditioning really is going to take in, guys. But what do you think about this? If John Jackson would have jumped ships, and I can understand him being frustrated with Kovalev. I heard that Kovalev said some controversial things, some racial things before, and towards the race that John Jackson is, and then also bringing in somebody else to talk during the fight, and you can't get a word in. So I can definitely understand that. I predict Ward to win the first one. Had Ward winning the first fight, but it was a very close fight, no doubt. Yeah, like I said, this is from Cypher Box Pro Boxing. I think he just put out a McGregor versus Mayweather build-up fight. Check that build-up video. Check that out. I predicted Ward to win. Off of first fight, I thought Kovalev asked about a round. And, once I rewatched it, I could, what? I can see where this fight could have been a draw, or what could Andre Ward would have, could have won it by one round. But you know what? Just watching our first glance, like I said, I don't be mad at anybody, no matter how you would have called this. If you would have called this for Kovalev, I wouldn't have been mad. It's the thing about it is, guys, is people mad at Andre Ward, like he was the judges. He didn't judge it, like. If Kovalev would have got the victory, let's say if you thought Ward won by a round or two and Kovalev would have got the victory, I don't think people would have been as mad, at Kovalev like they are at Andre Ward. So, Cypher, if you're watching this, what do you think about John Jackson? It sounds like he was in negotiation to join the Ward camp. And by his own admission, he said that they reached out to him. So what do you think about why would Andre Ward Kemp reach out to John? And why would John even consider it to even negotiate? To me, that sounds like home is not so homey no more. Because if you ride or die with your fighter, you wouldn't even entertain going to his rival. This is the one person I can say Kovalev probably hates. If Kovalev can stump him so hard that he can hurt Ward's kids, he would do it because he took a loss to this man. This is the first man he did not defeat. This is one of the first men that he knocked down and got up. And not only got up, but fought his way back into this fight and got the decision. And like I said, I do favor Ward in this matchup. Anything can happen. Kovalev does have not a puncher chance. He got more than a puncher chance because, to my eyes, he's not just a slugger. He can actually box. He feints real well. He uses his jab. He loves the distance. You know what? If I was John Jackson, the one thing I would work on probably 80% of this camp is fighting the inside because there's no doubt that Ward's going to try to get back on the inside again and going to try to work that body and smother his punches. But the thing is, will they be able to make them adjustments? Let me know. What do you think? This is your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? I just came from training myself. This was my first day back in like a month, guys. I had a really busy schedule. I'm definitely tired. I probably went like 12 rounds. Hit the miss probably 4 or 5 rounds. And only ran like maybe 2.4 miles. But I am beat. Let me see. I think this is from Cypher. I think there are a lot of problems in Kovalev's camp. Jackson has stated that he wasn't given instructions in the corner for the first fight. Yeah, you know what, Cypher? I think Because I go live, I start talking immediately because I know a lot of people is going to catch this on the replay and they're not going to catch it live until I figure out how to get it scheduled so you can know when I go. I just start talking. Exactly right, man. There's an HBO special out. It's out right now. If I can't find it when I get off, I'll definitely try to throw it in the description. But he did say it, and that would piss me off. Like I was saying, man, if I'm the head, if I'm the head trainer, my voice conquers all. And you bring somebody else in, and you make me just be your mouthpiece and water boy in the biggest fight of your life against a guy who haven't lost since he's 13. I would be pissed off too. And then when you lose, you want to blame the guy who you put a muzzle over. You put a muzzle over that man. Look at this picture, man. Look at this picture. Jackson does not look happy. He looks pissed off. He looks upset. He looks like a man that cannot get a word in. He looks like a man that's been demoted as his position. Because you know what? If he was the head trainer that actually ran the show, and this picture was taken, you would catch him in the action of talking. Because most trainers put a mouthpiece piece in your mouth, putting some water in your mouth, the instruction. They're telling you, hey, he's doing this. Work your jab more. Hey, get inside, get in this. But he can't get a word in. He got to hush up because there's a guy that's off screen to Kovalev's left that's most likely speaking Russian and giving instructions. And the head trainer has no idea what he's telling Kovalev. Oh, and you're right, man. Cypher said, I think there is some truth to the rumor of Jackson jumping ship, but who approached who is a question. No, that's exactly right. There's a video out right now. It's by Fight Hype. And it's not his voice. It's an actual video of them talking to him. And he did admit to it. He said that they approached him with it. And it was supposed to be something kind of on a hush-hush, just between them. And there were some negotiations. And basically, something like my title, the price wasn't right. So it sounded to me that if Roy Kemp would have offered him enough money, that offer that he cannot refuse, he would be with that Kemp. But I don't know who approached who, but the thing is that it has happened. Now, like I was saying earlier, if he did jump, if he would have signed, let's say Ward offered him, I don't know, $5 million. $5 million for this one fight. I think it would have been a lose-lose for John. If he wins with Ward, Ward don't get the full credit. John become by many fans one of the most hated trainers, and he's a traitor because he left Kovalev and told all his vulnerable secrets to Ward. And then if Ward would have lost, he would have still been to blame because he gave Ward all the wrong instructions and he sabotaged Ward training camp, had him training for the wrong thing, knowing that that's what Kovalev's strength is. So either way, I think it's a good thing he didn't sign. It's a very good thing he didn't sign. I think this is one of those fights. If I could have named the title of this one, I probably would have called it like War versus Kovalev 2, No Love Given, or War versus Kovalev 2, Let There Be War. Because I think War is going to come out and actually box. He's going to be calm. He's going to box, and Kovalev is going to come out trying to knock Ward heads off early because he knows no matter how good of a strength and conditioning coach, he knows as the fight go on, Ward's going to get tougher. And his best chance to beat Ward is hurting him early. And one of the biggest things he has to do is if he can get Ward down, if he can knock him down again, can he keep him down? Let me know who do you favor. Like this video, share, check the description for Facebook, Instagram, fan pages, subscribe, hit the notification bell whenever I get one of these. Once again, it's your boy T-Dub. I appreciate everyone that watches this. I appreciate Mosley Boxing, who be putting out some very good videos. I appreciate Cypher Box Pro Boxing, who puts out some really good videos. I appreciate all my supporters, all my fans, and even the people that like this video and the ones that dislike it. Thanks for visiting. It's your boy T-Dub. What's plays in this sport? Oh, what do you think about Kovalev overtraining for the last fight? He might be doing the same thing now, man. Even for the last fight, that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. No one knows if you really overtrained or not. That's not an excuse. And now he got a strength and conditioning coach now. If he loses this fight, if he gets tired in the 8th round, 9th round, because as the fight go on, Ward's going to start digging into the inside. Ward's going to go to their body early. What Ward's got to look out for is a counter. But my guy, from a hard day of working out, I feel cramps hitting my body hard. But hey, thanks for watching, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports. And I'm out.